Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's Matt and Bong back from That's Fight Media, coming at you guys with another video. You guys already know what time it is. It's time to bring on that boxing. Today we're going to be talking about Shakur Stevenson and kind of what he had to say regarding the Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis fight in terms of, you know, the nitty-gritty and talking about the rehydration clause, all of that, what he thought that thought about the fight and what he thought, you know, could be the difference maker and who he's going with to win that fight. And he basically, you know, said, you know, let's start off with the rehydration clause. Shakur said that as a fighter, you know, you go in there and you negotiate and you sign the contract. You sign the contract, so he doesn't want to hear that the excuses about him getting sucked down and stuff like that to, you know, down to 136 and then that rehydration clause. He's the one that signed it. So at the end of the day, you can't use that as an excuse because nobody, you know, held a gun to your head and forced you to sign that contract. And Ryan Garcia kind of at the press conference was very vocal about Tank making him suck down to 136 and then keeping him within a 10-pound range for the rehydration clause. So I think it's smart on Tank's part, but obviously a lot of people have a problem with it, and a lot of people believe that Tank is threatened because he implemented the rehydration clause. And I think that anybody's a threat, but Tank has also been on the record saying, you know, regarding the rehydration clause, you have to be smart. You can't just go in there and fight guys. I think it's smart on Tank's part. You guys all see it as a dominated fight, so one-sided. Tank wins easily. I'm not saying that won't happen. I'm just saying that you guys have to remember that Ryan's a much bigger guy. He's not a Mario Barrios. He's not as tall as Mario Barrios is, but I think he's way more dangerous. Anytime he could land a big shot on you could change the course of the fight. I think that's very threatening, and I think it was smart of Gervonta and his team to implement the rehydration clause. So obviously Ryan has an issue with it, but at the end of the day, like Shakur said, you did sign the dotted line. You accepted those terms. You made the fight happen. So there's that element of respect that you get for taking the short end of the stick and, you know, agreeing to all these terms where you have to cut the weight and you have to stay within that 10-pound you know, limit for the rehydration clause. But at the end of the day, you signed it and you're making the fight happen. So remember that in your mind, and you know, try not to focus on you know, the weight. Don't use it as a safety net or as a built-in excuse if you're Ryan Garcia. I think that's what Shakur is trying to say. I don't think he's hating. I just think that he doesn't want to hear any excuses, because we know how the sport is. You know, there rarely is a fight dead even. I don't think it's ever even happened. There's always the negotiation process where the managers and the promoters and their teams, they want the best thing for their fighters. They want everything to play into, you know, their advantage and against the opponent's advantage. So that's how the sport of boxing works. It's not really a clean-cut sport, but they try to make the playing field even. But there are a lot of terms, you know, ring size, A side, B side, stuff, who walks out first, you know, a rehydration clause, stuff like that, you know, catch weights, all of that. You know, in this case, we have both a catch weight and a rehydration clause. So obviously Tank was very smart about this in terms of, you know, his team kind of constructing the contract and getting terms that Ryan would, you know, have to agree, or else the fight wouldn't happen. So it comes with the territory. It is what it is. At the end of the day, we're still going to get to see the fight. Hopefully that people don't discredit Tank if he wins the fight, and hopefully people don't discredit Ryan. I don't see how you could discredit Ryan, because he's already taken you know, every step, accepted every you know, term in the contract that kind of goes against him and is not in his favor in order for the fight to happen. So I think that Ryan deserves more respect for making the fight happen. But, you know, at the end of the day, Tank is the A side, clearly is the shot caller, but Ryan signed that dotted line, and you know, it is what it is. You kind of have to take it, you know, with a grain of salt and say, you know, maybe this is against me, but I'm gonna accept, you know, all the terms, sacrifice, and make sure that I win the fight, so that I can show people, hey, I beat Tank, and you know, all the terms were against me. The odds weren't in my favor, and I got the job done. So respect to Ryan, respect to Tank. This is gonna be a tremendous fight come April 22nd. I'm going with Tank, but I think that it really is a close fight. But it's a tough one for Ryan for sure. But let me know in the comments who you guys have, Tank or Ryan, and let me know what you guys thought about Shakur saying that it's kind of weak for Ryan to be complaining about something where he signed the contract himself and no one was forcing him to. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. But thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
That's going to do it for another NASFight Media video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Man Nabong, with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to y'all always. It's been your boy.